Okay, hi. I'm back again for another video log. Anyway, well, as most of you know, we've had quite a few things happen between blogs. So, let's see what there was. Mother's Day. We, well, it was Mother's Day and my 2nd-year anniversary for my wedding. So we went out for dinner on that Saturday, and me and my husband had some dinner, and then on Sunday, Mother's Day, Scott went with me to church, which was really neat, because on that same day I got my calling in my new ward. So that was exciting. I am really nervous right now, because I've never, I became a member of the church in 2002. I became a Latter-day Saint. And I have received lots and lots of blessings from that. But now, when you get married, and I didn't get married to somebody in the church, because I was young enough to go to the singles ward, but I didn't feel comfortable there. And I'm not quite sure why, actually, but I didn't feel comfortable there, so I went back to the family ward, and I didn't have very much luck dating and in the LDS faith, so I just went back to dating, non-LDS people, and I found my husband, and it's really hard to be in two different churches. In fact, he doesn't even go to church, so that's even harder, I guess. But I really love my husband, and I got my son Mark, from him, and I'm very thankful for that. But now I'm going to because I'm the only family member, my whole entire family that's LDS, I feel like it's my obligation, not the church's obligation, to teach my child about the temple and things like that. So I figured, well, the only way I'm going to be able to teach him about the temple is to actually have somebody in his family that actually goes to the temple. So I moved from my ward that I been a member since I joined, and that was very, very difficult for me. I didn't think moving wards would be so emotional, but it took me a good 2 or 3 weeks to believe and accept the fact that I had a new bishop, whole new Relief Society president, Relief Society sisters, and I don't know, it just, I cried, you know, good 2 or 3 weeks. Um, because, you grow attachments to people you go to church with, and when you have to change that, it can be hard for people like me who don't like change. So anyway, now I'm used to it. Now, I love my bishop as I did my other bishop, and I got to this Memorial Day I got to see him, and that was really really good. I mean, it sort of put a like a, how would you say, shut that door for me. I ended that chapter, I guess. And he got released as bishop, and my home teacher that I used to have got called to be bishop. So I guess I'm a nurturing type, and I'd like to take care of people who have taken care of me, and I'm glad to know that the sisters in my old ward have a wonderful new bishop that I know will inspire and grow his own testimony and help others grow their testimony. And there's nothing more that I wanted besides that. So, my prayers for my old ward certainly came true. But as far as my new ward, the new bishop, he is really nice, and he actually has a lot in common with my husband, which is nice. And then there's a brother in the ward who used to work with my husband, and so that is really, really nice. So anyway, my visiting teacher is the bishop's wife, and she's really nice. We have a saying in our church. It's the church is perfect. The church is God's plan, but the people in the church are not always perfect. And that includes me. I'm not close to being perfect. I don't even, but I don't know, bother myself with comparing myself to other people. But I know this church is true, and I know that my upcoming temple visit will inspire me and ground me even more in my life. And I just hope that my husband and other people around me see the difference in my, and can understand why I chose this religion and be happy for me and just support me in my faith, and as I have always supported others in their faith. Obviously, different doctrines, we're not always going to be able to agree 100% on everything, but I grew up in nothing really normal, I guess, but I was adopted at the age of